guys, what's going on? And welcome to another video. I am Marcus. And if you're new here, then please, before you do anything, subscribe. And of course like this video, because without your likes, I am very sad. Anyway, also have to shout out the sponsor for today's video. No one, because I only have 13 subscribers. Get subscribing. So anyway, in today's video we are going to be doing a Would You Rather. Would you rather? Would you rather? I've thought about doing this for a while, but didn't, for no apparent reason. No reason at all as to why I didn't do it. But today has come, the day has come where I thought, okay, I'm going to do it. And I just thought, let's do it, so let's do it. Shout out to Jacksepticeye. Hi Jack, you're going to have to pay me for this shout out. Markiplier as well. I'm sure I've seen PewDiePie do it as well. So kind of more the bigger names. So they are my inspiration for today's video. So without further ado, let's get into it. And I hope you enjoy. Okay, so question number one. Would you rather lead a boring life from here forward, or be reborn with all your memories into a baby of the opposite sex? Now personally for me, I think I would rather be reborn with all my memories into the baby of the opposite sex. Mostly because I like to think I'm quite an intelligent person, although some of you may not agree, and those that know me will definitely not agree. But I think that being born with all your memories and everything that you have accomplished could really benefit you in life, could make you smarter at school, go to university. Being born with all my memories, but that would be really difficult as well because I would have memories of my family. And I mean, if I'm living with another family and I've got memories of my family, could you imagine I met my family as well, being reborn as a different baby? Oh my god. Parallel universe stuff, that. Science. So yes, I would rather be born with all my memories into a baby of the opposite sex. Yeah, 77% of people agree with me. Don't find that difficult to believe at all. I can understand why people would want to be reborn. Yes, okay. Let's continue. Would you rather have a stomach ache or have a headache? Thinking about this question is giving me a headache. Well, if I have a stomach ache, I don't really know the medication that I could take for the pain to go away. Whereas if I have a headache, I could just pop a little old paracetamol and the headache would disappear after a while. So personally for me, I would rather have a headache as it makes more sense because of painkillers. And 52% of you agree with me. Would you rather be hunted by Jack Bauer or be hunted by Jason Bourne? Okay, see, to be fair, this probably doesn't relate to me in any which way because I've never seen 24. I know who Jack Bauer is, because, or Bauer, or whatever his name is, with my weird accent, because I've never watched 24 before. 24 before. That rhymes. But I have seen Jason Bourne hunt people down, and to be fair, number one, it would be the scariest thing in the planet, and number two, I wouldn't want to be killed. I'm gonna just, for the sake of the video though, choose to be hunted by Jack Bauer. Oh, 44% and 56% for Jason Bourne. The only reason I don't want to be hunted down by Jason Bourne is because I don't want to be killed. Anyway, would you rather be in a room filled with people dying or be the only person in the big empty room? So being in a room filled with people dying, I could imagine probably wouldn't be the nicest environment to be in. People dying, you know, can be quite a depressing place to be. Whereas if I was the only person in a big empty room, I mean, could I leave the room? Personally for me, again, I don't find that a very difficult question to answer, being the only person in the big empty room, because you could have time with yourself, have time with your own thoughts, enjoy your own company. You see? But yes, so I am going to select to be the only person in the big empty room. Yeah, I mean, you can see why people would want to be the only person in a big empty room. Would you rather listen to the Macarena for 4 hours straight or listen to Mambo No. 5 for 4 hours straight? What is with these questions? I would think that they would give me some more interesting questions. These aren't really would you rather-ish. And then Mambo No. 5. Oh, I mean, Mambo No. 5 is a good song. I think the song I would choose to listen to for 4 hours straight would be Mambo number 5. Again, split decision. Would you rather be allergic to sugar or be forced to wear ponchos 24/7? I can think of a good reason to be allergic to sugar, and I can think of a bad reason to be forced to wear ponchos 24/7. Be allergic to sugar. Now let's think about that reasonably. Being allergic to sugar would mean that, now what type of sugar though? Because you've got your natural sugars and your fruit and veg and things, but then of course you've got your other sugars that are in your kind of like your sodas, your food, your bad food, your chocolate. So personally, I would rather be allergic to sugar. But I will give you the reason as well for the forced to wear ponchos 24/7, why I think that's a bad reason. If you, like me, sit in your house with big lights on you, it can become overwhelming, the heat. So being forced to wear a poncho for 24 hours a day, I could find would be rather unsatisfying, rather uncomfortable, sweatiness and other nasty things. To make myself more appealing to people, I would rather be allergic to sugar. Right, okay, well, a lot of people that strongly disagree with me there. It's not about them, it's about me. And in case you were wondering, well, wonder no more. Would you rather be Australian or would you rather be American? I have actually thought of this question before a number of times, more so when I was a child, because I always wondered what it would be like to be an Australian. Cool accent, living in a cool country, very, very hot, exotic animals, some of which try to kill you. I wouldn't imagine intentionally. But yes, and American. Do I have to be living in America? Do I have to be living in Australia? I've never been there in my life. I would love to go, and with your help I probably can, so please subscribe and like this video, thank you. Do you know what? I'm going to have to go with my childhood and go with what I always dreamed I was, and that was to be an American. Oh, 58% of you are in agreement with me. Again, quite a split decision. Would you rather know how to speak only English or know how to speak every language but never English? I mean, to be fair, I don't know if this is a difficult question to answer. Being in my position, of course, because my native language is English, all my family speak English, getting by speaking only English for 22 years because now I speak Spanish, French and Italian, as well as bits and pieces of other languages, and of course English, as you can hear me speaking just now. I've also made a lot of friends who can't speak English, so I do rely on that. And then the next is to know how to speak every language but never English. I mean, I would be able to, of course, travel the world, love life, be like Wonder Woman because she knows how to speak like over 100 languages or something. And do you know what? I think for the family aspect and being able to stay in contact with my family and not cutting them off, I would want to stay with knowing how to speak only English. Love you, family. Oh, very interesting, very interesting. A lot of the answers that people give on these questions are very contextual and they're to everybody's own specific needs and wants and thoughts. So I can understand why people would choose certain ones over other ones, you know? Ooh, if you had superpowers from an unknown origin, would you rather allow the government to experiment on you or not allow the government to experiment on you? So it does also state here as well, blue consequences are imprisonment and death, and red consequences are never knowing the truth behind your powers, being ostracized, and being hunted. If the government were to experiment on me and I was to be imprisoned and it meant death, does that mean that I can avoid that by breaking out of imprisonment and going about my daily business? I will go with not allow the experiment to government on me. And a lot of people have agreed with me. Because who wants death? Nobody wants death. Would you rather only be able to laugh at blonde jokes or not be able to understand sarcasm? I mean, to be completely honest, if we're being completely honest, you and me right now, there are certain times where I don't understand sarcasm as it is. So I'm used to that. Used to not being able to understand sarcasm and only be able to laugh at blonde jokes. Certain blonde jokes are funny, but they're not the funniest jokes on the planet, so I would probably to not be able to understand sarcasm. Ooh, it seems I am in a minority. Hey ho, that's how it goes. Would you rather kill 5 innocent children yourself if it would end all bloodshed in the Middle East for 25 years, or have ongoing wars, terrorism and fighting in the Middle East? Cray. What kind of a question is that? Killing 5 innocent children is a bit more... As Spock says, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Probably kill 5 innocent children. Well, in fact, see, to be fair, there's actually quite a lot of people that do agree with me. In fact, the majority of people that have answered this question do agree with me, so I don't feel so bad. Okay. Would you rather have an unattractive child or have a beautiful child with bright blue skin? Very interesting question yet again. Have an unattractive child or have a beautiful child with bright blue skin? Do you know what? We are all beautiful in our own way. We cannot discriminate against what is attractive and what isn't attractive. We can't judge that. Only the man above, praise be to you, Jeebus, can judge us. But you see, you're also saying here as well that the child with the bright blue skin is beautiful. So is that not kind of the same thing as saying that the child's unattractive because you're judging that child as being unattractive, whereas someone else might think that it's the most beautiful child in the world? Do you know what? I'm going to go with have an unattractive child. Very unfair question. Why would you rather? Why? Why would you do that? Why? Why? Moving on. Would you rather sound like anyone you want or speak any language you want? Ooh, okay, so I like this because for me, I can already tell you that I've made up my mind. Speak any language you want is very, very appealing to me because I have spent the last... since 2016, October 2016, traveling abroad, learning languages and loving learning languages. For someone to give me the ability to speak any language I want, whenever I want, well, that sounds very appealing to me. Basing it off of myself, I would want to speak any language I wanted. Whereas sounding like anyone you want, what good is that?
It's a prank call that's recirculating on YouTube.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Sir, this is the police department.
Let's go with speak any language you want. Oh, so 71% of people agree with me. It's a very strong vote there. I think I'm going to end this video here just now because we could go on and we could go on and we could go on, but where would the fun in that be? It would mean that it would be less content for another time. What we'll do is we will stop the video right here, right now, but I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, watching today's video. If you enjoyed the time with myself, then please leave a like, please leave a comment. But most importantly, my friends and those of you out there who have just watched this video, please subscribe, because subscribing means that we get more content and better content. And please do subscribe. Thank you. Please do subscribe.